Hey you guys, happy Monday. I hope you're having a beautiful day so far. I wanted to pop on here really quick and talk about intention. I believe there's a huge discord within our industry for trainers that are either taking horses into training or they have different programs and processes and exercises that they give their clients to do. And without fail, either you get your horse back and can't achieve the same results, or you follow along the steps in the videos but still don't seem to get what you were going for. And the one thing that I feel like not a lot of trainers are talking about is the thing that's even more important than the exercises themselves is the intention behind the exercises. What your beliefs are about what you're capable of, what your horse is capable of, and also what it means to follow through, what it means to uphold those boundaries. I've found that those are more important than the actual exercises themselves, because if you have a situation where you've set clear boundaries for your horse, we'll just pick going forward. Either you're going to do it on the ground in the round pen, you're going to do it on the line, or you're going to do it under saddle. And if you have a story about what it is to uphold a boundary, what it is to follow through, that is going to shine through when the ask is made. So let's just say you follow along a program that says lift your arm, smack the whip on the ground, and then follow through, right? If you raise your arm, smack the whip on the ground in the round pen, and know the next step is follow through, but you have a belief about what following through is for you. I don't want the horse to not like me. My horse is afraid of the whip. I don't want them to think I'm mean. These boundaries and your stories around them 100% carry over into your personal life, but are affecting the response that you're getting from your horse. So in all actuality, you've really got to sort that piece out before you even enter the round pen or get in the saddle or put the halter on your horse, because all that they can sense is the intention behind it, and that's what they're going to respond to. So how do you do that? You have to know what that boundary is. I believe that first and foremost, it's the most important thing that you start with when you start working with a horse, either a horse you've already had or a horse that is new to you. And why the boundary is so important is because that is the underlying framework for trust. You have to be able to know you're going to keep yourself safe and you're willing to uphold those standards for yourself and by respecting their boundaries. What does that look like? That looks like when your horse is telling you that they're anxious, uncomfortable, they don't understand, or anything like that, that you pause and you look at it rather than just react to it. You look at why they're having that response and what you can do to either break down what you're asking them to do even more or explain to them even more. So that's you respecting their boundary. If you're going to ask them to respect your boundary, you also have to do the same thing. So your story around boundaries and what they are is honestly much larger than the actual follow through or the cue or whatever it is you are doing. They don't speak English. They speak intention and energy. And your perception of what is going on in situations for these horses really plays into that a lot. If you have a horse if this horse is a little bit shut down, this is the first day I've worked with him. He kind of makes ugly faces. He doesn't really know how to properly engage with a human being. He was a show horse for a very long time. He was just like box stall, go to shows, no turnout time, no horse time. Just that's what he was for. Oftentimes when you take them out of the herd, take them away from what normal horse behavior is, they learn how to engage with people or things around them in whatever means they can. And if they don't have a lot of that interaction in a way that's empathetic or an actual connection, then they'll do whatever they have to kind of get attention. It's like little kids that act naughty, right? Any attention is better than no attention. So a lot of times when I start working with them, it's all about teaching them what it is to engage with a person. So it's holding your boundaries strong. And when he does make ugly faces and get mouthy, I don't take it personal, you guys. I don't think this horse is misbehaving, he's biting, I'm gonna get after him. I think this horse has no idea how to engage with a human being, and that's a bummer for him. So what I need to do is tell him a different story about what it is. If he's gonna come in and nibble on me and bite, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give him what he was looking for. He's gonna look for this engagement, and I'm just gonna rub on him and say, here, do you want him to engage? That's fine. Most of the time they'll back off because they're getting their needs met. What they'll start to realize is that the next step beyond that is not necessary, right? You're rewriting a story for them about what things are. If I were to engage with him in a way where he pinned his ears and got nippy with me, and I was to say, smack, you know, bad horse, I'm teaching him that engaging with human beings isn't really the best experience, number one. But number two, he's going to be fighting the urge to do that again because they're wired for connection. That's what they are with each other, and it's what they are with us, and it's the same for us as well. So for people that haven't learned to properly connect with other people, they often go to horses and animals. But in fact, if you can't connect with other people, you probably can't connect with them at the level that you think you can as well. And that just comes from stories that we've been told, things that we've made true for us growing up, you know, all of that stuff. So taking a deeper look at what does a boundary mean to you, what is connection to you, and how do you connect with other people, because it is going to translate with how you connect with horses, and your perception of what it is when they pin their ears, what it is when they bite you, what it is when they kick at you. I've got an extra camera mare. So I'm just going to throw that out there. You know, if you're feeling like you are doing all the steps that the trainers are teaching you, and you have all the videos and you're reading the books, but for some reason you're not getting the same results, it's most likely a deeper story that you've got about what it is to follow through, what it is to engage, what it is to connect. And that's something that, you know, a coach can help you with, and help sort through and sift through that and release that stuff that you don't really need anymore. So that was all. That's my little chat on intention for today. I love you guys. Thank you for always joining me and hanging out with me. And I hope that you guys get something from this video. If you do, or if you have any questions, always let me know. And if there are any videos you ever want to see or things you want to know about, then also let me know as well.